So this will be a quick one, but I've literally just got out my car. I came across another one. But that's the cool thing. Like literally, like I'm only probably 5 minutes away from the other one driving wise, and there's just another sort of shrine. I mean, I'm just wondering what that is down there, but I think that's a family thing. Interesting. To be honest, I don't know whether I should have parked there, but there's not really anywhere else to park, and it is kind of sandy, so hopefully it's all right. I think that's if there's a flood. Hopefully not. But again, this one's slightly different, and that's also the thing that's quite enjoyable about finding them, is that this one here, you've got the 3 gates, which I know I can't remember where it is, but you get some which are like thousands of sort of gates or something, and I'm literally, my head height's like here, so I'm just, my head actually brushed that as I went in. But then these are the first like proper red ones I've seen as well. I don't actually know whether I'm going to be able to see the shrine, but it was marked as a shrine on the thing. So, and it is locked up, but there's a drum in there, and then there's some other stuff in there. It's through. I don't know. I might be able to have a look around the side. Oh, is it? That's kind of worked. If anyone's ever seen Naruto, I can't remember what episode it is. I think it's in the first. It's not Shippuden. It's the original series. But you get Naruto does it with Jiraiya, so that's why I've done it. But you see, that's another Inari fox here, essentially. So let's go around the side. Yeah, so when it's open, that's the shrine there, essentially, and you can actually see. So maybe this is maybe a bit more of a private one. You can see there another Inari. So these are more Inari shrines. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but it goes to Shushima terminology. And then there's just a bit of a space around the back. But that one's a bit more private. I do apologise to Mimasan if I can't park there for whatever reason. I hope that it's not disrespectful. It's not intended to be. But no, pretty cool. And again, as I said, I just like how it's kind of just part of like the country, that these are just dotted around and they're so easy just to come across. Like, because churches, it's not really the same with churches. I know people don't have the same interest, but you know, I don't know, it's got the contrast. And walking around, I've seen the road where the last 2 shrines were, that area as well. It was driving along that bit, there was loads of the sort of the Shinto sort of tombstones. And again, in this country, all the tombstones are in a graveyard cemetery together, and I think you do get that here. I know there are cemeteries, but this is just different in the sense of having them right next to people's houses, and that's actually quite, I don't know if they still do it. I don't know how recent they'll be. They might be from many years ago, but I don't know, I just find that quite interesting. It's kind of like, and it is a country that, I'm not saying Britain doesn't, but I think it is a country that does still value its historic and spiritual side. And I think that's probably proof of that, in terms of, for me, I can kind of just go down, well, it's not the same for everyone, is it? But I can just go down one of those quiet roads and I see the sort of history and the spirituality just in those little things. And I do kind of want to take photos and videos of every single one I see. But I think I'll stick to the Torii gates. But nah, another cool little one. And again, they're all just a little bit different. Like even this one just having the bell and then it being a bit locked up. And then just instead of the one, they've got 3 Torii gates. So it's quite cool how they're all a little bit personalised and different. But that was shrine number 5. I'm getting the hang of it now. 5:95 to go. See you at number 6.